Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. I'm over in Camden, South Carolina at 1424 Campbell Street. We got a nice little house here to sell. It's 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, living room, dining room, kitchen, got a little enclosed porch on the back, probably needs a little work on it. 3 of the bedrooms are upstairs. This house kind of reminds me of a mullet haircut. It's all business on the front end, but it needs a little care on the back end. As we go through, I'll show you about it, and I think this will make a good rehab, rental. It's a pretty good little old neighborhood here. Most people maintain their houses real well. I think you'll have a good house when you're done. It's fairly solid. Let's go in and take a look and see what you think. All right, we're just inside Campbell Street. This is one of those houses that was built in the day, is what I call it. It's got the floors. I'm sure there's probably some wainscoting or plaster behind this paneling. Ever who put the paneling in, that's fine. It made it a little easier to maintain, and that was probably an upgrade at the time, maybe in the 70s. Now, I told you this house is pretty solid on the front end, and it is. It looks pretty good. All right, let's go down. We'll go to the right side first. So this first door is a bedroom, is what I'm calling it. And I'll go over across the room, but here again, they've had that modernization, putting the paneling in. And all the ceiling's good in this room. There's your closet area. It does have the floors, and here's some duct work. So this had some type of heat, air, furnace type thing in it. So at least you do have a duct coming out of the floor. And these floors are in good shape, just need finishing and all. All right, and then they do have a bath over here, and it's probably pretty original here. It's got a claw foot tub in it, and that could be arranged a little different. You know, probably when the house is built, I don't know when it was built, but it looks like this bath may have been put in a closet of some type, but just looking at the doors and all. Okay, I'm gonna try to slide through the bath. It just needs some modernization. Not too bad a shape. All right, now we're getting toward the back side of the house. I'm on the back right hand. This is another bedroom. It looks like, and when we get upstairs, that is right under the bath upstairs. And I think it had some damage, and somebody's pulled a little old square plywood off the roof. I have no understanding of that, what they were doing, but the roof doesn't look that bad. So I think just fix that and put that back. This is an estate, and I can call it an abandoned estate, but this house probably been sitting here a little while with nobody to tend to it. It was full of furniture, and I came down here, the furniture disappeared. All right, this area here is a porch, and probably when you get outside and see it, if I own this house, there would be no need for this porch to be like it is. So I would probably just rip it off, pour a deck or something, or a screen porch or something, but I'd probably rip this off. It just needs some work, but it'd be easier to tear it off than it would fix it. All right, I'm gonna go back to the front of the house. We're gonna look back toward the front door. All right, so far what I've shown is in pretty good shape. All right, now this is on the left-hand side when you come in the foyer, and I'm gonna call this a living room. Now, if you wanna make it a bedroom, that's fine, but it's the front room, and so that's why I'm calling it that. And you can see where they painted around the carpet. That's what my grandmother used to do. It's a little dark around where the carpet was. They put a rug down, paint around it. That was a famous trick. Usually some yuck looking color, but this doesn't look too bad. But these floors probably finish up pretty good. You'll need some windows in it, of course. But it's in pretty good shape. In the ceiling, they added some tile sometime during the 60s or 70s. All right, let's head through this door, and this is what I'm gonna call a dining room. Pretty solid room here. Has a built-in china cabinet. It's a little darker back here. I might should have brought some light. Maybe that'll get a little bit in there. There it goes. You know, the walls and things ain't in this shape, and there's a little bit of that leakage from upstairs, but I don't think it's anything serious. And that's the only place on the ceiling I see in this room. Just an older house, but it could be a good rental. It's solid so far. All right, while we're here, it has those good hardwood floors. Let's just step on back here to the kitchen. All right, now the floor is a little soft in here in areas. You may have to do a little replacement, but it's a large room. I'll just swing you around. It's got some pretty decent cabinets in it. But it's gonna have to have some flooring work. And the ceiling's good. Right in there, over in that corner is where it's a little soft. But I'll give you a quick glimpse at the ceiling, and it's okay. So this is what I was talking about, the mullet part. Just needs a little work on the back. All right, let's head in another direction. All right, I'm in what I call the second foyer, or some people call it the foyer. That door goes into the kitchen, and there was a door behind that plywood, or that OSB, that goes into that porch I told you I'd probably just get rid of. But you can see where they freshened up the ceiling here. And this will head out into the backyard, and we'll go there in a minute. But before we do, I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna huff and puff up these stairways. They're in great shape. So let's go upstairs. We have 3 bedrooms up there, and we'll take a quick tour of it. Okay, I'm on the landing up at the top of the stairs, and I'm gonna turn right. And this is a bedroom. Now it is divided by the chimney that was downstairs. So we get a little light going here. Just brightening up, but boy, these walls up here are perfect. Great shape. Don't have to do anything to them. Scuff up the floor a little bit, and it'll be ready to go. I like it. All right, and just across the way is another bedroom, and most of this upstairs is in fine shape. So, a little alcove window there, but you can see that this wall and ceiling are in good shape. I might should have brought a light up here. And the floor's in good shape. This camera has a little light, but it's not quite dark enough for it to come on. And then we have another bedroom. Not a whole lot you can say here. Walls are in good shape. Ceiling's in good shape. And the area we had a problem with was out behind this, so it's really not that bad. And this is our second bath, and it has the same type features, clawfoot tub, but the walls are in good shape and the ceiling's in good shape. This is all solid wood. Solid wood walls, solid wood ceiling. So it's in good shape. All right, now let's go downstairs, go out the back door, and kind of get a little glimpse at the house. Okay, this is the back of the house. This is that little door between the kitchen and the porch. And that's that porch area. And you can see this flat roof like kind of added on to the back. Well, it's not quite flat, but I just see no need to have that. area there, and it'll save a lot of repair work, but it does have foundation under it. And then you can see that piece of plywood somebody punched up, peeled up. I have no reason why that was done, but the roof doesn't look that bad. It's vinyl sided. I believe that's vinyl. I'll go tap it in a minute. It might be aluminum, but the whole house has been wrapped. And then we didn't clean up the whole yard, but it's a little jungly here in the back, and you just need to get out here and whack it out and be done with it. And there's a garage and a utility building in the back. May be useful or not, but I think this will clean up. It's just a matter of getting a yard crew over here. But I did clean it up enough to go around it. I think this is a house that's got great potential. Somebody wants to restore it or possibly use for rental income. All right, we're gonna walk back toward the street. You can see the left-hand side of the house. You can come out here anytime you want to. The doors are open. I don't have a key. I'm not going to try to lock it. This is all wrapped in vinyl. But down here, I don't know what kind of problem they had, but it's a little wrinkled right here. You might have to replace, well, if a square is 100 feet, I don't know, maybe 3 squares. Might have to replace. But put some windows in it. It's not a bad house. All right, come out and look at it. And I'm gonna pull the front door shut. If anybody asks you what you're doing out here, tell them I told you to come look at it. And give them my phone number. Okay, that's gonna about wrap it up here in Camden, South Carolina. Pretty good house, got some potential. Needs a little work around here and there, but I think you can do something with it, make a good rental, good rehab. Somebody make a little money with it, put a little time in it. All right, just a couple of things before I leave. This is an online only auction. All bidding's on the internet. Read your contract package. There's information in there that you need. You'll be asking questions. Most of the answers you'll find. If you need some information after that, give us a call. Our number's at the bottom of the screen, or send an email, info@terryhowell.com. If you've never bid with us before, bid early in the process while the prices are low. Give yourself an opportunity to get familiar with the system, so if it goes a little higher at the end, you need to click quick, then you'll know how to do it. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next house, but remember last time, online only. We won't be here at the property to take your bid. You need to be at a computer, and the address to find us is terryhowell.com. I'll see you there. Thank you for looking at the video.